Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Beauty Brief, your go-to podcast for all things makeup and beauty. I'm your host, MaddiePeed, and let's get into it. Starting out first with the latest beauty launches smash or pass, where we go through all of the new beauty launches which have been announced or leaked or teased for that matter, and I will tell you whether I think they're worth a smash or a pass. Okay, up first we have a new collection from Chantecaille. We all know how my French is, which is not very good, so I'm going to absolutely butcher this, but it is the Éclat Cristalline collection. Final answer. Okay, it's actually not horrible. When I first looked at it, I was like, oh, it's cute. Then once I was looking at the other new launches, which I'm going to mention, I was like, okay, I was just blind to the first initial product that I was looking at. Plus, once I looked at the prices, I was like, oh, So firstly, there is a radiant blush, which is $105. Absolutely insane. It is a lightweight powder blush that gives the cheeks a luminous flush with a pearlescent sheen. There's also the cheek light blush, an illuminating powder blush that lends a luminous shimmer to the cheeks. There's an eye lumiere, which is a lustrous liquid eyeshadow that gives the lids a gleaming metallic finish. There are 3 different shades of that. There is Tulle, which is a luminous rose. There is a Cremant, which is a creamy champagne pink. And then there is Marin Glacé, great, which is a truffle brown shade. They're cute. There's also a lip cream barberry for $55. Girl. It is a creamy full coverage formula with a glossy cream finish. The shade is called Barberry, which is a rich red berry shade, sorry. It's cute. It's all right. Chantecaille is one of those brands where I have a few like YouTubers I've followed for years and years and years, and they're more on the luxury side, and they use brands like Chantecaille and partner with brands like Chantecaille, and their skin is stunning. Like, their makeup always looks beautiful. So I trust that they have some good products. It's just one of those brands that I look at and I'm like, $105 for a blush is like actually insane to me. No. Not Chantecaille. One day I will try the brand. If you have any experience with the brand and any recommendations, please do let me know in the comments. One day I will try this brand. Like, it's going to happen, but today is not that day, not with this collection. It's a pass. Okay, moving on to the new holiday collection from Guerlain. Now, I saw this and my jaw dropped. That Chantecaille collection is out the freaking window because I looked at this and I was like, this is how you do luxury. It is just so freaking stunning. Right off the bat, you just see the like majestic gold packaging. It just looks rich. Like, it's giving rich bitch. It is giving rich bitch. So going through the collection, the description said created in collaboration with talented paper artist r.e.m. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I probably am. Features glittering decorations inspired by origami. Very cool. I definitely see that inspiration in the packaging. And what I do appreciate it right off the bat is you look at it and you instantly recognize that this is Guerlain. Then it's like a little bit different. They kind of like tweaked it a little bit, didn't just like do something completely different that you can't even recognize. So I appreciate that they're still sticking to like their branding. So the different products, there is Ombre G 520, which is a 4-color eyeshadow palette. It looks so pretty. I forget what holiday collection I was talking about a few episodes back, but I was like, oh, it's giving like Hostess with the Mostess. Like, you are going to a glam holiday party. No. This is the glam holiday party. It's just so freaking beautiful. There is a shimmery gold shade, a sparkling silver shade, a warm nude, and a brown. I feel like, yes, having a shimmery gold or a sparkly silver is very stereotypical holiday collection. But at this point, like, you have to have a silver or a gold in a holiday eyeshadow palette. It's just, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the time of year when we're like bringing out the shimmers. And Guerlain was like, we'll give you both a gold and a silver. And I'm like, okay, tell me more. Tell me more. It's stunning. It's really, really beautiful. Then there is a Rouge G case stellar. So a lipstick case. That's a very fancy word. It's a lipstick case. I know it's going to be expensive. The prices weren't listed on the Trend Mood post, but I know it's going to be expensive, but you look at it and you're like, this is so beautiful. It's got the different like indentations in it and like the divots in the product, which is showing that inspiration to the origami. So very, very cool, but still very, very Guerlain. Okay, wait, there's also a different lipstick case as well. I don't know, there's 2. There's one which has the like indentations with like the origami inspiration. Then there's another one which has like 2 different stars on it. Also really, really stunning. There are 3 lipstick shades. One appears to be like kind of a rosy mauve shade. A classic red has to be done. And then almost like a rosewood type of shade. Really pretty. Okay, the Meteorite Butte Midnight Glow. The Meteorite face powders. We all know what we're talking about here. The pearls. This is what really made my jaw dropped when I actually looked at it. So we all know the product. It comes with a mixture of 6 different colored balls, but the shade 02 Rose are star-shaped pearls. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about holiday collections. It doesn't need to be like completely different where we like don't even recognize your brand. It just needs to be this thing where they're taking the frickin' pearls and making it star-shaped. Like, it's so small, but it genuinely is so much more impactful because it's taking a product which we already know, we already love, and then just like tweaking a little bit, adding something which is just like amazing. Unnecessary, but amazing. It's just so good. I really, really want to get my hands on these. The rest of the products, there are 2 different shades of the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil. First shade is 389 Sparkling Peach, and the second shade is 429 Sparkling Rosewood. They're going to be launching an advent calendar, which contains fragrance, makeup, and skincare. Oh, they already say what the 25th door is. The 25th door holds the special Rouge G510 in Art Deco style case. Period. Oh, so is that an advent calendar only thing? I don't know. Very interesting. Okay, then there's the Exceptional Pieces Imagine. Is that the fragrance? Yes. I've never smelt this fragrance, but it is floral notes with enveloping woody notes. Features a majestic design with a gold, metal, crescent moon, and sparkling glass beads in 24 karat gold. Yes, ma'am. It is looking expensive, but it looks so good. Okay, so there's a lot going on, but just like a lot of like different things. Fragrance, lipsticks, meteorite pearls. Like there's a lot going on. Is this in my budget? No. But do I absolutely appreciate it? Yes. This is how you do luxury. Like I said, it is an absolute smash. Okay, moving on to some new blushes. I know. I don't even know what to say at this point because it's like every week I'm like a new lip oil, a new blush. And then every week I'm making this comment of like, I know, more blushes. I feel like I'm being a blush Debbie Downer every single week, when in reality, I absolutely love blushes, but I think we all know at this point, brands just need to chill on the blushes. We're good. We're fine. We're gonna be great for a while. But Valentino Beauty was like, no, we got to do a little something. So, okay, whatever, fine. This is the new Color Crush blush. It is a versatile, silky, soft powder blush that delivers buildable, high purity color, the radiant finish thanks to Roma Light Complex TM. That sounds fancy. Roma Light Complex. Okay. They are color enhancing pearls. Experience comfort and lightweight feel, boasting long wear up to 12 hours with no smudge. All housed in an iconic full aluminum and gold studded case. I mean, you gotta get that luxury in there. It is $43, which I feel like isn't horrible. I mean, $43 is still a lot. Whatever. Anyways, the shades are like okay. There's like one cool tone baby pink shade, but more of a reddy shade, and then everything else is kind of just like, there's like a burnt orange, like a nude shade. It's like, it's all right. Valentino makeup is not one that I'm really familiar with, like at all. Have I ever even used anything from Valentino? I don't know. I don't think so. I honestly forget that they even have makeup. My bad. I'm just like, Valentino who? What? So if it's worthwhile, if there are any decent products, do let me know in the comments. Am I rushing to get this? No, they did almost sell me though with those Roma Light Complex color enhancing pearls. TM, sorry. Roma Light Complex TM. I was like, tell me more about this. But all in all, it's not for me. It's a pass. Okay, now available in the US. Thank you, Jesus. This is from Givenchy. This is the new Prisme Libre bronzing powder. Okay, so there are 4 different shades. And the thing I liked the most about this is the fact that it had like a cool tone, warm tone, a lighter shade, and then like a really deep shade, and you mix it together. And it's just this like beautiful combination of like not too warm, not too cool, not too light, not too dark. It's just so stunning. So the description says a multi-use lightweight bronzer that builds and blurs for a natural sun-kissed glow. The combination of 4 contemporary colors blends to bronze, warm, sculpt, and illuminate. Create a bronze, blurred, and matte complexion. Non-drying formula leaves a long-lasting and filter-like result. It is $60, so definitely not cheap. Now, some people in the Trend Move post were complaining that there are only 4 shades, and yes, I do think that they could use like 1, maybe 2 more shades, but I'm gonna give Givenchy the benefit of the doubt and hope that is to come. I'm just really, really happy to see this back. It is an absolute smash, even for $60. It's just so beautiful. Okay, Miss Pat McGrath is back and she has done the damn thing. This is the Gilded Nirvana collection. Oh my God, there are just so many beautiful products here. So first off, there is a palette. It is a 12 shade Gilded Nirvana palette, 10 brand new shades and 2 cult classics. I didn't list what the 2 cult classic shades were, and looking at it, I can't figure out what 2 those are. I'm not that big of a Pat McGrath user that I would know them just looking at it, but it looks so pretty. There's such a beautiful variety of color, some really good transition shades in there, but then you have some beautiful like foiled metallic shades. There's a bluey purple shade. There's like a greeny shade in there. There's a gold shade, black. You got like kind of a smoggy green shade. It's just so beautiful. Now the other products in the collection, there are a bunch of different things. There are some products which are like kind of different for Pat McGrath. We've never really seen anything like this. And honestly, I'm kind of here for them. So first up, there are the mini legendary blush duos. There is Gold 001, which is a relaunch. There is the Gold 001 Cream Shadow Stick. The Pat McGrath X Love Chrome Gold Comb. Cute. There's the Judith Libre, I'm going to pronounce that wrong, sorry, couture bag. There's the Pat McGrath X Lucky Charms, and the Pat McGrath X Jennifer Fisher necklace. So like a comb, a bag, a charm, a necklace. I'm kind of here for it. The charms are really, really cute. I feel like that's the standout for me. The necklace is kind of like, meh. I am genuinely really, really into it. These are just some teaser pictures on the Trend Mood post, so you can't really get like a full grasp of the collection. I'm excited to see some more pictures and more like glances at it. But all in all, I love to see this. It is an absolute smash. Okay, moving on to the r.e.m. Beauty Wicked Collab. Now, this is a tough one to follow after the Pat McGrath collection because you just look at this and you're like, God, this is not good. It's just, oh my God. And that's just honestly how I always feel about r.e.m. Beauty. It is a brand I've yet to try. I think now they're available at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. Every time I've gone to look at the products and look at the brand, I just look at it and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just don't have that like gravitational pull towards them. You either get it or you don't. And honestly, you can't explain it. And for a long time, I always felt bad for not feeling that way about r.e.m. Beauty. And now I'll just come out and say, what is there to lose at this point? I just look at it and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just being like blatantly honest. So this is the Wicked for Good collection, obviously celebrating the new movie. It includes an eyeshadow palette, 2 face palettes, lip products, under eye masks, all that good stuff. There is Glinda and Alphaba sets with gloss, liquid eyeshadows, lip liners, gloss sticks, a face brush, all that good stuff. It's fine. Similar to the Pat McGrath collection, these are just teaser images. This isn't like the full collection where we get to see everything. And so, I don't know, like upon first glance, it's just okay. I think the eyeshadow palette has some potential. I can kind of see a glimpse of it in the background. I don't know. I don't know what else to say because I feel bad talking about r.e.m. Beauty. I love Ariana Grande and I have heard some good things about the brand. It's just one of those brands I look at their products where I'm like, I look at the products and I'm like, it's almost there. It has potential, but they just never really hit the mark for me. And I just never end up buying it. I'm going to stop saying all the things about r.e.m. Beauty. This for me is a pass. You guys aren't even ready for this. The way I pooped my pants, like my jaw didn't even drop. I was just like, okay. This is a collab with May Pang, which I absolutely love her. And this is in collaboration with Blend Bunny Cosmetics, which I just feel like is the perfect brand for her. If you don't know May Pang, you probably have seen her pop up on your social media somewhere. Her makeup is just like absolutely stunning. Oh, I love her. So she is coming out with 3 different products, for my understanding. The first product, which is the real creme de la creme, is obviously an eyeshadow palette. It is the Rotten eyeshadow palette. It is $42, which is just like such a good price. Now, the crazy part about this palette is that it is all inspired around mold. I just feel like this makes total sense for May. Like, it's just her mind and her creative mind is just so crazy and elaborate and beautiful. Like, oh, she had her like inspo pic and then what the colors actually turned out to be, and it's just so cool to see. And there are so many beautiful colors. You have pale blue, moldy green, rusty orange, mustard yellow, the most perfect deep red shade. She said in the promo clip, like, it was inspired by a discontinued shade. Obviously, she couldn't name what the brand was. So if you know what shade she's talking about, do let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's like the perfect deep red shade, and she swatched it and I was like, wow. There's a cool brown shade, which is literally the most beautiful cool brown eyeshadow shade I think I've ever seen. There's a humid black shade, fuzzy white, all of this good stuff. The eyeshadow palette, I don't know what else to say about it other than that it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I just genuinely have never been like speechless about a collab, about a makeup product. Like, this was just a 10 out of 10. Absolutely nailed it. And I wouldn't expect anything else from May. Like, I knew if she was going to do a collab with somebody, which again, this is like the most perfect brand for her to team up with, that it was going to be an absolute 10 out of 10. She would not have done it if she didn't get like total control and total like creative control over things. It makes me just like love her and appreciate her so much more, because so many influencers, no tea, no shade, are just so down to just like slap their name on something, push it out to the people and like make their money off of it. Whatever, we'll call it for how it is, and that's how it is. There is the iridescent topper palette, which looks so beautiful. It is efflorescence, the process of water evaporation that leaves salt or crystal deposits behind. What? You can wear it alone or on top of other colors with electric teal, violet purple, pretty pink, minty green, golden yellow, and an indigo blue. Then there's a lip glaze. It is a bioluminescent algae, sometimes called blue tears was the inspiration. A cloudy gray base with sparkles that flip from blue to purple with a light of honey scent. Yes, ma'am. Go environment. You have mold. You have water evaporation. You have algae. I don't know what more you want in a collab, but this is it. This is makeup. This is a collab. I just feel like we've gotten so used to products and launches and collabs and collections that are just like subpar. This is a 10 out of 10. Nailed it. It is an absolute smash. I have no further notes. Okay, now that is a very tough one to follow. And honestly, this one I was like, oh, I just, it's not doing the same. But that's fine. Whatever. Okay, we're going to try and go into it with a clean slate. So look who is back with new split pans. So these were obviously discontinued and then they brought them back from Melt Cosmetics. I do love Melt Cosmetics, but still I look at this and it's like just a little lackluster. But okay, I already said we're going into it with a clean slate. Clean slate. So these are the iconic magnetic eyeshadow stacks backed by popular demand. They are limited edition, so keep that in mind if you're fans of the first ones and want to get your hands on these ones. Limited edition. So it is the 12-hour eyeshadow stack. It is $58 and features a brand new lineup of shades with duotone layers designed to capture the mood from dusk to midnight, with a lineup of cool, moody mattes and shimmering tones. Bunch of different shades. You have taupey mattes, brown mattes, clay mattes, plum matte, deep brown matte, champagne shimmer, rose gold shimmer, espresso shimmer, coral pink foil, a bronzy shade as well, of soft metallic deep color. What is cute, I think the eyeshadow stack idea is like a very unique thing and it's a cool concept, and I appreciate the innovation and the creativity and trying to do something different. But I look at this and I'm like, just make a palette, because you have to buy the whole thing together anyways. I always thought you bought them like individually, but it is an eyeshadow stack, so that makes sense. I don't know, am I wrong for thinking that? Whatever. Okay, I'm that person that says like, oh my god, we want something different and cool and unique, and then somebody does it and I'm like, just make it a palette. I'm so contradicting. Okay, whatever. It's just how I feel. I'm just telling exactly how I feel. It's cute. I think the shades are beautiful. If you had the original eyeshadow stack and you liked it, do let me know in the comments. We'll see if this is worthwhile. There is also a new gel liner, and then the whole bundle is $69, which I feel like is a really decent price. Even like $58 for the whole eyeshadow stack is a really, really good price in my opinion. And I do really like Melt Cosmetics, so for that reason I will give them a smash for this. I think it's great. People wanted this back. Let's do it in some new shades. I love it. It's a smash. Okay, moving on to some new holiday products from Charlotte Tilbury. Now these are two different face palettes. I don't think I've ever really seen anything like this from her. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this I thought it was Tarte, being completely honest. Like I was like, oh, Tarte. Oh wait, no, Charlotte. Okay. So there are two different ones. I believe one is called the Instant Look in a Palette. Oh no. It's just called Hollywood Instant Look in a Palette. The first one is Dreamy Bronzed Beauty, and the second one is Pretty Glowing Beauty. Those are weird names. Pretty Glowing Beauty. Anyways, it says in the description, creates a flawless makeup look with one palette. I do appreciate that. With a warm and neutral tone that captures the glowing bronze look that you see on the red carpet. Each palette includes 3 eyeshadow shades, a bronzer, blush, and finishing powder for $69. Honestly, for Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like that's not that bad, but also you look at this and the shades in the palette are quite small. Like I can just picture how big this is, and it's probably not very big at all. Now, I do like the deeper one better. I think it's much more beautiful. I think this eyeshadow shades are a lot more beautiful. The lighter one, I was like, damn, that is light. So I don't know, I just feel like these aren't as versatile for as many shade ranges. Also, each bronzer in both of the palettes are like so warm. I would not use it because it is so warm. Then that's like a whole chunk of the palette that I would not use. I just like, why do bronzers have to be so warm? I don't get it. All in all, would I use it? No. I think it was a hit and a miss. But I do think the hit is worthwhile. I think it's cool. I like the direction that this is going. I just think it needs some work, some tweaking, and try again. Because I like the idea of Charlotte Tilbury doing more like face palettes and kind of like all-in-one products. I think it makes sense for her and the type of glams that she does. But like I said, this was a hit and a miss, so it's a pass. Okay, moving on to a product I absolutely need. This is a lipstick-inspired keyboard. Yes, you heard it. You heard it right. Lipstick inspired keyboards. This is from a brand called Lofree. I have never heard of this brand, but I don't dabble in the tech world that much, so it makes sense why I've never heard of it. Either way, it says elevate your desk with a wireless mechanical keyboard that embodies the allure of iconic lip shades. Each keycap wears a timeless hue curated to reflect strength, elegance, and individuality. Transforms typing into a statement of style. Yes, it does. And like, I can just picture the click clackities of those keys. Just looks like one of those keyboards, like click, click. Okay, great. It says it's wrapped in a frosted transparent shell, dressed in one of 5 iconic lipstick shades. This is just everything I need. The keyboard is $189. Not cheap. The keyboard and numpad combo is $254. Okay, what I will say, I just think this is such, oh, it's also Bluetooth. Work. Okay. What I will say is I think this is such a good Christmas gift. So moving into the holiday times, if you have someone who is an absolute beauty lover, but you never know what to buy for them, this is it. This is just like such a fun and cool, unique Christmas gift. I would love this in my life. Oh my God. If my boyfriend was like ever confused of like what to get me at Christmas, like, oh my God. A click clackety lipstick inspired keyboard would be so good. It's an absolute smash. I love this. It's so unnecessary, but like I love it. Moving on to a new Catwoman collection from SheGlam. SheGlam is like doing some damn business, okay? They are coming out with product, collection. And I will say for the most part, their collections I feel like are okay. Like they do sometimes just feel very like thrown together. But I mean, you look at the price point, it's so affordable. But, like, I don't know, does that really like give you a pass for having like a thrown together collab? I don't know. Anyways, there are some really beautiful products. There is the Feline Fatale palette, which is $7.99. That's absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure there's 8 shades. It's a mix of matte and shimmery colors. It looks so beautiful. The Meow eyeliner is $4.99 and it is absolutely beautiful. It is sharp as Catwoman's claws, a black pigmented curved liner pen. And when I tell you that this thing is curved, it's curved. Literally looks like a kitten paw, like a kitten nail. It's just like, I might need to get my hands on this. I don't really buy a lot of SheGlam. I never have bought in SheGlam. I'm not a SheGlam user, but honestly, I looked at this and I was like, damn. Okay, next is the I'm Not a Kitten Peel Off Lip Tint. We're really getting into the peel off lip tints. I still have not tried, what is it? The Wonder Skin one? The blue one. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't tried that. Should I? I don't know. Then there's this Jewel Thief highlighter ring, which is so cute. It's $3.99. Is it gimmicky? Yes. Yeah, it's gimmicky. I wouldn't buy it, but I feel like if you're a big Catwoman fan, you probably love this. There's also the Black Cat Color Changing Blush, also another product, which is like a little bit gimmicky. And honestly, the swatch of it, I was like, nah. There's the Midnight Veil eye mask, which is $6.99, and the full collection is $42.99. It is absolutely insane. The full collection, $42.99. I mean, my standouts have to be the eyeliner pen. Like, I genuinely might need to dabble into SheGlam just to try that. The eyeshadow palette is stunning. The peel off lip tints, so cute. Is it like an absolute 10 out of 10 knocked it out of the park? No, but it's cute. It does the job. I think it's good. It's a smash. Okay, moving on to a new shimmery shade of the Balm.com from Glossier. This is in the shade Sparkling Rosé. Now, to take my own opinion out of it, this is not a formula or a product that I use at all. I'm not a Balm.com lover. I just feel like the turbulence of that formula, I'm like, nah. The shade though looks absolutely beautiful and seems like something which would be totally up my street. It is a shimmery baby pink tint with a bubbly flavor of berries and zesty citrus. So really, really cute. I think if you are a huge fan of the Glossier Balm.com, then you would absolutely love this shade. But for me, it would be a pass. Okay, guys, moving on to our next segment, which is the comment section, where we go through the comments on some of my biggest watched TikToks to get some recommendations, some feedbacks, all that good stuff. I posted this video though, which is the I'm bored trend. Now mine was I'm bored. Tell me the worst beauty product you've ever bought that still makes you mad to this day. I'm talking grudge holding levels of bad. And let me tell you, the people came through with the comments. So first up, we have the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It's a breakout in a bottle and 783 people liked it. The e.l.f. Halo Glow is one of those products I absolutely avoided with my acne prone textured skin. Same thing with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I mean, obviously the e.l.f. Halo Glow is the dupe for that product, but I also avoided the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's just like, yeah, it's great if you have like dry, normal skin, but if you deal with any sort of oiliness, this is just going to not be your friend at all. So yes, I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I watch people use it and I'm like, oh, it looks stunning and their skin looks so beautiful and healthy looking, but it is just not worth the breakouts in my opinion. I mean, is anything worth the breakouts? No. No. Okay, next up from Green Eggs and Glam, who I absolutely love on TikTok. She said the new NYX Extreme Hold Brow Gel with spiky pink applicator, immediately pissed me off. Now that is a product I have not tried at all because I quite honestly steer clear of really extreme hold brow gels. I found during the height of that trend when I was using them that I was losing so many brow hairs. All of a sudden one day I was looking in the mirror and I had like so many more bald patches in my brows than I used to. And the only thing I could think of was that I was using all of these waxy products, these soap brows, all of this stuff to like literally laminate my brows down every single day. And I'm like, well, if I'm doing the math here, I feel like that's just what makes sense. That's what adds up. And genuinely, as soon as I took that type of product out of my routine, my brows made a rapid recovery. So I don't know why specifically this one pissed her off, but I just feel like those brow gels can be super, super frustrating because depending on the applicator, they don't really quite get into the brow hairs and you're looking for something that are literally going to lay those brow hairs down. So when it doesn't do that, it is literally the most frustrating experience. This next one made me LOL, throwback to 2016. They said, any matte lipstick ever. I don't understand why people like it. They all are so drying. 874 people liked this. Yeah, I was like, oh, so we're not going back to matte liquid lipsticks. I gotcha. I do actually think they can be good. I think there's a time and a place. And I also just feel like you have to prep your lips. If you're not doing anything to your lips, yeah, it's going to be dry and patchy, but that's like any lipstick, really. So lip prep is crucial on these, but I do totally get it. I feel like the liquid lipstick train just got like really, really out of control. People just wanted like long lasting, and to get long lasting, you needed something which was like cement on your lips. It was not a good time. Moving on to the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Now, I personally love this mascara, but 356 people liked this comment, and I was like, oh, okay. Obviously, the Maybelline Sky High Mascara has very mixed reviews on it. I love it. A lot of people don't. If you don't like the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, I would love to know why. I do feel like it really separates the lashes, which is what I like, but I feel like if some people want a lot of volume, it can kind of like get rid of that. The Maybelline Sky High Mascara is like strictly for length. So maybe that's why. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Okay, this next one, she said, don't fight me, but the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Foundation, the way it oxidizes, 1,188 people liked this comment. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. Now, I really don't remember using this foundation, and I feel like she's discontinued this. Hasn't she? I don't know, but I do remember a lot of people saying that this oxidized, so I really steered clear. I don't think I ever even tried this foundation. If you have an experience with this foundation, please let me know in the comments. Steph said, anything from Charlotte Tilbury. 389 people liked it. I mean, we all saw that face palette. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury alone has so many mixed reviews. People either love the brand or absolutely hate the brand. Like, you're one or the other. I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. I don't use a lot of Charlotte Tilbury strictly because of the price point. I'm like, it's so expensive. And I love Hourglass, Dior. I do love YSL as well. So Charlotte Tilbury kind of just like gets a little bit like lost in the sauce for me. I don't know. Let me know your opinion. Okay, next up we have the Essence mascaras. They make me look like a raccoon. This had 303 likes. Now I find the Essence mascaras are really hit or miss. I find Essence as a brand is really hit or miss, but I find fine because it's so affordable that I don't mind it being so hit or miss. But yeah, the mascaras, it's like some are good, some are really, really bad. I personally like the Princess mascaras, but it's not like, they're not groundbreaking. It's just like really good for the price that they're at. The waterproof formula does the job. I really enjoy them, but they're not like my die-hard go-to mascaras. It's just like they're really good for the price point. Okay, next up we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. Oh geez, no, this had 265 comments and I commented back saying, oof, the scandal was real. People, like, there will be history lessons studying the subculture palette drama. People going on saying it was good when it wasn't good. Looking at the swatches in the YouTube videos being like, that does not look good, and having the influencers be like, oh my god, it's like, it's good. And then the influencers who were honest about it saying it sucked and everybody was like ripping them apart for being way too harsh. I'm like, you're mad at this person for not being honest, and then you're mad at this person for being too honest and being too harsh. Like, what do you want? I don't know. Anyways, it was a scandal. Okay, guys, either way, that is it for today's episode. As always, be sure to let me know what latest beauty launches you're smashing or passing. And also let me know what beauty products did you dirty. And also if you liked the segment, the comments section, because I'll definitely do that in future episodes if it's something that you enjoyed. If you did like today's episode, be sure to like it, share with a friend, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. I upload a new episode of the Beauty Brief every single Saturday. Without further ado, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you in next week's episode. Bye, guys.